passionate farmer we met in 2019.
So at first I thought, let me grow a few plants for my household. Then after a day I was like, I think I can also sell to my neighbors. After really thinking about it, I was like, no, I think I can really do this. I can sell because maybe we have so many demands. I have the demands by my neighbors, so I can sell and I give to markets in my area. That's when I developed the passion and the love for joining agriculture. But first it was because I wanted to grow things for my household.
She is back on NTV Seeds of Gold, and we have the honor of sharing her success story with you. And maybe, just maybe, she might inspire you to get started.
Meet Sandra Nabasirye, also known as the slave farmer, a remarkable farmer whose journey from financial necessity to agricultural prosperity has significantly transformed her life and inspired a wave of aspiring farmers. 4 years ago, NTV Seeds of Gold introduced you to Sandra, whose foray into agriculture was not fueled by a passion for farming, but a pragmatic desire for financial independence.
It was money driven, I'll be very honest. Me with money, I love money. And I know how to look for money. So people come, I never had the passion for agriculture, to be very honest. I didn't study agriculture, my background is education. I'm a Macquarie University trained teacher. Bachelor of Education. And I think I taught for 1 year. And I gave up. So I always wanted to have money to be in control, financially independent. And I realized that I could make money from farming. Yes, before my story, it was the price of tomatoes then, actually as it is at the moment. If you buy vegetables at your home, you know that tomatoes are priced. One tomato goes to 500 as we speak. Same thing happened then. So when because I was cooking at my home, I went to the market to buy, and realized, wait a minute, you're telling me a box is 500,000? Like mitwala atano. Like yes, mitwala atano. I was like, wait, so farmers are earning money. Me, that was enough motivation I wanted. So I knew that I wanted to earn like they were earning.
However, what began as a pursuit of monetary goals evolved into a profound commitment to farming.
We weren't here 4 years ago. It was a different location, smaller garden. And where do I start from? It's been a journey. We thank God for growth. What hasn't changed is the fact that we still doing tomatoes. We were operating on a very small piece of land, about half an acre in Nabingo. Those of you who watched, it was half an acre of tomatoes. And we've now expanded. This is the full acre. This area is a full acre. Then we have also another half acre outside.
Sandra's journey is marked by continuous innovation. Embracing the need for research and open-mindedness, she has turned her enterprise into a greenhouse success story.
People used to come to my farm for training. Oh, Sandra, I need to know what, I need to learn a thing or two. How do I go about this? I realized that many investors in quotes, want to join farming, but don't have the time to raise the seedlings, the patience. It's very, very important, the patience, and also the skill. They don't have what it takes to. So I came up with an innovation, which is we just set it up about a month now. I realized that as much as going to be earning money, I also need to help other farmers out there.
Get them up.
Yeah, get them up. Yes, you want to, because the seeds we use in farming, especially tomatoes, they're very expensive.
True.
There is a variety also, and of course I'll mention about it. 1,000 seeds, that's one packet. It's about 240,000. They are bidding more now. Just 1,000. So for a farmer who has no skill on how to grow the seedlings or to raise a nursery bed, they're going to plant, and probably they get about 20% germination rate. So what happens to the rest of the money?
That's a huge loss.
And of course, the 1,000, don't think 1,000 is going to plant all this 1 acre. Just a few. Just a few plants. Just like I think about quarter an acre, even smaller than about a 50 by 100 plot. So I realized that if I put up such technologies like a greenhouse, of course it's a way of minting money for myself, but also to help other farmers. At least this first stage of nursery bed, the hassles of raising the seedlings, them turning out well and all that. So that's how I came up with this. It's a small space, like you can see, but very, very productive. So these are tomatoes. Like I told you, tomatoes is my first love. Tomatoes and green peppers. Those are green peppers. And these are also cabbages. We have actually a few cabbages. Tomatoes, then different varieties. We have 2 varieties. Those labels you're seeing, if you can read, there are different varieties. because we plant different to see the performance of each. Now, if you're to go large scale, you know which one to
work with most. And exactly what for. If it's for home, if it's for export. If
it's for local market. Exactly. Yes. So this is why we put the labels. You don't just plant. You know, with farming, it's calculation. You know, kubanga each and everything you okubala. You don't gamble around.
You're very meticulous about it.
Very, very, very. Right from the seed you're going to plant.
Yeah.
How are you going to plant it? Why are you even planting that particular seed? Because there's so many seeds on the market.
Yeah.
Why are you choosing that particular seed?
The greenhouse not only reduces costs, but has also become a source of income as she intends to supply seedlings to fellow farmers.
So what we're doing here is to raise seedlings for ourselves and also for other farmers. This is going to be a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to, and also to train them, because this is a demo farm where I'm going to be training people on the how to do vegetables and also new technologies. So this is to make money and also, but most importantly, to inspire them and also to help them, you know, go through those challenges.
For those very interested in buying seedlings from you, how much do you sell these?
Very cheap, 300 shillings only.
For all green peppers, the tomatoes.
Yes, unless someone is taking big quantities, then we discuss
take it down
a little bit. Yes, because I get clients who want about 8,000.
Yeah,
I have a client. I told him, look, you have to wait a little bit. So 8,000. Someone is taking really big volumes. You go down a little bit.
It's understandable.
And those who are taking small, just 300 shillings only. So when you just take and start planting immediately, no hassle of going through the nursery bed, at a wilt, you know this closed here. Yeah, this should be closed all the time.
Sandra is not one to choose the easy path, but rather the most effective, and her dedication to effectiveness over ease is evident in her choice of the staking method for growing tomatoes.
You have to bend a little bit. This is farming. Some bit of extra. This is what we do. Some bit of extra. We bend a little bit and. Personally, I love to challenge myself. Probably why I've been able to grow, I'll attribute it to the fact that I don't do the easy things. Yeah, that's important to note. I don't go for the easy things. When I started farming, even as a first-time farmer, with my half an acre, I split. Half was staked, the other one was as a trial.
Yeah.
Then these ones gave better yields. So going forward, I was like, no, even if I expand, I'll still stay. Even if it's open field farming. Reason that most of the diseases and pests that attack crops, especially tomatoes, they start from the soil. Yeah. They are soil borne. Whereas if you lift the plant off the ground, you've saved it a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend a lot of money on treating pests and diseases. So why I stake my tomatoes, to get better yields and also to kind of minimize on the diseases and the spread of diseases. Why we have different poles and bamboo, then eucalyptus. Bamboo, yes, it's expensive but cheap in the long run. Bamboo doesn't rot. Yes, it doesn't. It's not eaten by termites. Yeah, I have bamboo that I've used for the last 2 years. These wood strings, the yellow ones, they are strong.
Yes.
They are reusable.
Yeah.
You know what we do? We keep them. After harvesting, we remove the stalks and
we use them again.
Yeah, we use them again. Of course, we treat them. We put some kind of fungicide or whatever. Then we use them again. And then also something to note is you start staking when when the plant has not yet flowered.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. When the flowers are set popping, that's when you show them direction that we are going up. When you stake, it's late, you really cause damage to the fruits. Stress. Now, you don't want someone to, to disturb you.
It's a method that demands more effort, but is proven to yield the best results, a testament to her unwavering commitment to excellence. Beyond tomatoes, Sandra's farm hosts a variety of vegetables and fruits, from green peppers and spring onions to cabbages and watermelons.
So I can see
these are green peppers. Yeah, these are 1 month old.
Yeah,
these ones, why we mulch them, of course some farmers don't opt to mulch, but it's a rainy season and like we've mentioned, most of the days start from the soil. So
of course,
to have a neat garden first and foremost, and also to prevent some of those diseases, because the more diseases you have in your farm, the more money you're going to spend to treat the diseases. And also lose the plants.
Now I notice certain discipline in the spacing. What spacing are we looking at?
This is 1.5 feet for green peppers. Now for tomatoes, it is, because we're staking them, it's 2 by 2. This side is for watermelons. These are melons, just to demonstrate that These things are doable.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of space to put up something, even if it's just for home consumption. So this is kuma. These are not for sale. This is just for us at the farm.
Yeah.
To eat. We also eat healthy because we are farmers. That doesn't mean that we should sell everything. So these and also these herbs. Yeah, these herbs are for our consumption as a homestead. These are onions, spring onions. So this is for the farm because I really don't want to buy things, especially vegetables, when I'm home and also when I'm at the farm.
Well, in a way, it cuts on costs.
Exactly, to cut on the cost. And also you eat healthy.
True.
You know. So these are onions. These are spring onions. These ones are ready. I think in a week, not a week. I think about a month. You see the bulbs are there. In a month, onions of course take quite some time. You see the bulb. These are bulb onions. Actually, you can see from here.
Yeah.
So now these will grow for the farm for our for own consumption. Yes, but also to demonstrate to other people because people visit our farm to show them that these things you can grow them at your home. Well, if you want to put it as what is it called? You want to do large scale, then you go ahead and.
I see the eggplant.
Yes, there you see. Yeah, the eggplant. Yeah, this is about I think 2 months old. We've been harvesting for quite some time. Yes, since April. Yeah.
So here we have cabbages. Why are they like that?
Now these cabbages, the boys told me they transplanted them because the other side where we planted the tomatoes, they needed space, or we needed space to put tomatoes. In fact, that these are for home, not for sale. Like, mommy, if you have a dog, we have to put the cabbages. So that's why I think they did it in the morning, today morning.
Today morning.
Yeah,
so they will recover.
Exactly, they will recover after watering them today morning, and I wasn't here. But the other ones have been there for so the other ones are not. They have no issue at all.
And you see some
so
spinach
it's just
as well.
Exactly, spinach. Yes.
Yeah, you're going hard with the vegetables.
Yes, yes. So after watering them, they'll come to life again.
Yeah.
The slave farmer and her brand have registered a great deal of achievements over the past 4 years.
Yeah, back then you had to sit on a bike to deliver your vegetables. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's not the case today.
Well, it's still the case.
Yeah.
Different now that I don't hire.
You now have your own.
Yes. We thank God.
Of course, of course.
Yes,
You now
yeah.
have your own
Yeah.
bike. You
Yeah.
have your own truck.
Yes. Yes.
You have your own track.
God has blessed us. We have this. You know, it takes a lot of sacrifice, I should say.
Yeah.
For people who have followed my story organically from when I started, Sheila pushing, not giving up. I spent sleepless nights on the road. With tomatoes or with other crops, when you don't sacrifice your sleep or your time in Kampala, you're not going to get fruits.
Yeah.
Same with anything else.
Sandra's impact extends beyond her firm. As a teacher turned farmer, she now trains others.
People don't know me. I'm a teacher by training.
Yeah.
And I've always been passionate about inspiring people, you know. And my mom and my grandfather weren't very happy when I told them that I'm doing farming full time. Degree yo, but I think it's one of the reasons why I've pushed myself so hard to say that I prefer that mom, you are her and also other people.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disappoint her completely. I didn't want to go back to the classroom to teach.
Yes.
So I was like, where will I teach? Of course, not the chalkboard, but the farm board or the farm. I'll be in the farm teaching. So I decided to do the trainings because I knew, besides bringing in more money, but I'm inspiring people. People reach out to me, people call me, "Oh my Sandra, I'm in farming because of you."
Yeah.
Sandra, I saw your story. Actually, they watched my story on Seeds of Gold NTV. I watched it, and I felt like if a lady is doing this, how about me, who is a man? So me, whenever someone calls me or someone sends me a message, I smile.
From 50 rented decimals to 150 personally owned decimals, Sandra's growth has been exponential. Awards, panelist invitations, and recognition in the agriculture community speak volumes about her success.
Brand has grown. Slave farmer.
Yeah.
From when I started, it was just a catchy name. Oh, let me just put up a name, slave farmer. That is slang, by the way. in the garden, because if you're a farmer, you know that farming is actual work.
Yeah.
We don't slay. But the brand has grown, you know. People reach out to me, different companies, different organizations, individuals.
Yeah.
And I earn money when I'm guesting at my farm. You know, either come and attend these conferences, come and do this for us. We're going to give you money 1 hour, we'll give you some good money. So that is also an achievement. Yeah. And if I'd not pushed myself, if I'd not done farming, if I'd given up when I just started, if I'd not pushed myself, probably I wouldn't have achieved that.
Sandra's journey hasn't been without challenges. At one point, she hit rock bottom. Yet, each setback became a stepping stone to even greater heights.
I've lost money in this business called farming. Yeah. There was a time I went to Kenya to buy a truck, 2021. I got some money. I'd not bought land. Yeah, I'd not bought land. I'd not bought anything that you see that is fancy. But because I was naive, I thought everyone is good. Sheila, I went to Mombasa. I came back, I think my account had 10,000 Uganda shillings left. I didn't even have money to bring me back to Kampala. Everything I'd worked for in the past 3 years, down. Because I think one of the people that I called was Mr. Kabshenga. Ira shout out. I called him when I'd come back crying. Mr. Kabshenga, I want a best lawyer in Kampala. I went to Mombasa. My money, what should I do? I've lost my money. My truck money has been stolen. Because Mr. Kabshenga has been a friend from when I said he visited my farm in Chatandika. He told me one thing. You will never be naive again. Thank God that experience has happened to you.
So you get learned.
Before you earned big money. Now you know don't to trust people, and now you know better. Pick yourself up. Mr. Kabshenga, if you know him and how he speaks, pick yourself up. Did I cry again, Sheila? I knew where I'd gotten the money. It was in the garden. I went back.
Undeterred by hardships, she built a modern vegetable market in Chengeda, challenging the traditional supply chain and directly reaching her customers.
Sandra's story is something to behold. Now, what we see on the farm right now is not even close to it. She has got storage rooms, she has got stores, and she is doing weekly deliveries every Friday. She takes orders from Sunday to Thursday, and every Friday she makes the deliveries. Now we are going to visit one of these storage spaces, and then you get an idea of what we are working with here. Yep. So I guess you're excited like I am. A little emotional, but hey, she picked herself up. So let's take the ride and check out one of these storage spaces, shall we? I saw a truck.
Yes! You're going big this year.
Yeah.
I
think orders it.
Exactly.
So you get bigger orders, knows where to wherever.
Yeah, we get bigger orders, of course, to local market.
Yeah.
So this is our outlet, Santex food store. Most of the produce we have here is grown on our farm. Most of them, like 80%. The gonja, except for the Irish potatoes and onions, because onions we don't do large scale, we do small scale. But bananas, tomatoes, carrots, we grow them on our farm. So, I wanted to stand out, to be different. Yeah, to be a farmer, but not an ordinary farmer. So it took me time to build this, the store or the location where we can store our produce. I came up with this idea, not long ago, by the way. So I knew that one way to make money from farming is to reach the customer, direct, with no middleman, no issues, no nothing. And also when we harvest some of the produce, bring here, I have no pressure, I can sell at my own pace. No pressure, I tell tomatoes are going to rot, I tell your pineapples, I tell you have no, because that's the challenge we face as farmers. So I realized that to make ends meet and to earn some good money from farming, I had to make something like this. It's a modern supermarket.
What started with door-to-door deliveries has transformed into Santex deliveries, covering Kampala and Wakiso districts. Sandra's commitment to customer satisfaction led to the expansion of her offerings, from tomatoes to onions, carrots and green peppers.
So when I took tomatoes to deliver to someone, now you want me to go to the market to buy onions? You say why? I go buy all these other things. I also want carrots. can you get me passion fruits as well? Can you? So when I realized that, oh, exactly, that these are the needs. How do I meet their needs? You see how it all came about.
She caters to a diverse clientele, mostly those in the corporate realm, who hardly have the time to hit the markets for vegetables.
I looked at myself at which product or which package would pull me to buy from whoever is selling online. You understand? I was my first customer.
Yeah.
You get, because I knew that, okay, I'm going to sell because people are showing interest. Give us your tomatoes I was taking in Bovera's, but I wanted to stand out. Don't forget the purpose. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Are you doing it any different from how everyone else is doing it? So I realized that my target market were the corporates.
Yeah.
Because I'm also corporate in the farm.
They don't like to go downtown.
Yes, so they want to go downtown and they want nice things. So I came up with this packaging.
This is very good packaging.
Yes.
And the quantity is decent.
Yes.
So how much are we looking at?
Now these are 5 kgs.
Yes.
Each kg 3,000. So
Yes.
this is 15,000.
15,000 shillings.
Exactly. We make sure the size we pick or the size we pack, they are spotless, they are cleaned, well cleaned,
Yes.
and they are big, so that there is value for money.
Sandra's Santex Vegetable Deliveries makes weekly deliveries of fresh quality produce directly to her customers' doorsteps, facilitated through phone calls, WhatsApp, and social media.
We do the weekly deliveries because people started sending me orders and we could not deliver every day because someone from Tinder is going to ask for tomatoes today. Another one in Kulambe is also going to ask. So transport costs. Actually, when I started transport, I think a liter was 3,000 shillings. Right now, you know the price. Exactly. So now I realized that I could not afford moving like I was moving.
So the week, once a week.
Exactly, I do exactly. So I collect all the orders throughout the week, from Sunday to Thursday. Thursday midnight. That's when we stop receiving orders. For late deliveries, they all know that we don't really deliver on time. So now Friday early in the morning, we start sending off orders, dispatching of orders.
Well, with farming come challenges, but Sandra has been utterly innovative, and that's something to write home about. That's our show for today. Don't forget to keep the comments coming in and the orders as well, people. Have a nice day.
So yeah. Hey, how's the video? Oh.